The statement of Randolph Carter. I, Randolph Carter, recount the events of that dreadful night with trembling words. My memory is hazy, but the horrors I witnessed are etched deep in my soul. Harley Warren, my closest friend and a man consumed by forbidden knowledge, led me into darkness. For years, Warren had been engrossed in ancient, obscure texts, books written in languages I could barely comprehend. One in particular fascinated him, a volume inscribed with strange symbols, unlike anything I had ever seen. He would not share its contents, only saying it contained truths older than mankind, truths that no man should ever uncover. On that fateful night, Warren came to me with a plan. "We must go," he said. "There is something I must confirm." He brought a coil of wire, instruments of unknown purpose, and 2 lanterns. Reluctantly, I agreed to accompany him, though I felt a nameless dread. We arrived at a desolate swamp, overgrown with moss and shrouded in mist. There, hidden among the trees, was an ancient crypt. Its stone entrance was weathered and crumbling, as if it had been abandoned for centuries. The air was thick with an unnatural stillness. "This is the place," Warren whispered, his voice trembling with both fear and excitement. "What lies beneath is beyond comprehension." Did I stay outside while he descended into the crypt? "I need you to stay connected to me through this wire," he said, handing me one end of the device. "Whatever happens, do not follow me." Warren descended into the darkness, his lantern casting a dim glow that quickly disappeared into the depths. I stood alone, clutching the wire, listening to the faint sound of his footsteps echoing below. For a while, there was only silence. Then, his voice crackled through the wire, distant and strained. "It's incredible, Carter. These carvings, these symbols, they defy all logic. This place is ancient, older than humanity itself." "What do you see?" I asked, my voice shaking. Warren's tone changed, growing sharper, more frantic. "There's something down here, something moving. It shouldn't be alive." My heart pounded. "Warren, come back. Leave it and come back." "I can't," he replied. "I must know what it is." Minutes passed in agonizing silence. Then, suddenly, Warren screamed. A sound so filled with terror it froze me where I stood. "Carter," he shouted, "for the love of God, run. They're coming." "What? Who's coming?" I yelled into the wire, but there was no response, only the faint sound of static, and then I heard it. From deep within the crypt, a low, guttural growl echoed upward. It was not human. It was not of this earth. "Warren," I screamed, "answer me!" The wire crackled to life, but the voice that spoke was not his. It was deep, malevolent, and filled with ancient malice. "You fool," it growled. "Warren is dead." The wire went silent. I stood frozen, unable to comprehend the horror I had just heard. And then, as if the very ground beneath me was alive, I felt a presence, a darkness creeping upward from the crypt. I fled into the night, never looking back. To this day, I do not know what became of Harley Warren, though I pray he found peace in death. Yet I cannot escape the voice, the growl, the terror that haunts my every waking moment. Whatever lies beneath that crypt is beyond human understanding, a horror older than time itself,